All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into this deck and start the presentation. FreshLime is all about customer engagement. We help you retain your hard-earned customers by engaging them at the right way, at the right time, with the right message. At FreshLime, we help you connect the dots between your marketing efforts and your transactions. That'll make more sense as we move on. Until now, there really hasn't been a way for your business to determine, what the dollar-for-dollar value of your marketing spend is. Now, I'm sure that you've worked with several other companies in the past, whether it be lead gen, SEO, Yellow Pages, click ads. That list can go on and on, I'm sure. While I'm also sure that you've had great experiences with some of these companies, I'm certain that you've also been burned. The problem is how these companies operate. Typically by the time that you've figured out that you've been burned, it's already too late. You've likely wasted hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, with little to no return on your investment. Now, unlike most marketing companies, FreshLime is completely transparent. And for the first time, you're going to be working with a product that can actually show you an exact return on your investment, dollar for dollar. And more importantly, you're going to spend less on customer acquisition while netting more profit. We'll figure out how that works here in a second. So, how is it that we do this? Our technology allows us to easily import your transaction, customer, and marketing data from QuickBooks, FreshBooks, Xero, and other leading platforms. This can also include your accounting data, scheduling information, and services rendered. Now, some of you are probably thinking, I just use Excel or paper invoices. That's fine too. We can easily get what we need from either format. That's something that you discuss after signing up. Now, what we get in return after running this information through our platform are what we call actionable insights. These very same insights, allow us to better understand your business, who your customers are, and allow us to design intelligent, targeted campaigns to reach them and bring them back in the door for another transaction. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Now, with FreshLime, you'll also be able to track trends in revenue, average order value, the lifetime value of your customer, what your actual percentage of repeat business is, and several other metrics that are really important for you as a business owner to know and understand. Now, when I ask most small business owners what their average percentage of repeat business is, typically I'll get answers in the ballpark of 70, 80%. But as you can clearly see, if we take a look at this slide here, this is a study from BIA Kelsey. They're a trusted third-party source, does a lot of research on several different subjects. The actual number for service professionals nationwide is actually closer to 20%, sometimes even less, so it's very low. And hence, the need to turn your focus to customer retention versus customer acquisition exists. That's something that you really need to make key and part of your strategy as a successful business. Here's an example that's even closer to home. So here, we've got a visual that our platform actually produces. This is an actual representation of a local San Antonio business owner's customer base. The green dots on the screen represent customers that have returned for repeat jobs, and white represents customers that have only had one job completed and have never come back. So these are what we consider inactive customers. Now here we can clearly see the 80-20 problem in real time. This map represents $170,000 of lead costs this individual spent that produced little to no profit. And unfortunately, I see way too many of these as we bring customers on board. But the good news is the solution to turn this around is really simple. Great. So you know that getting the data to us is easy because of the integrations that we have with major software providers. Non-software users, we've got you covered too, no worries there. We've seen how simple visuals our system can produce can actually give you the pulse of your business and help you understand it a little bit on a deeper level. Now, let's take things a step further and ask, what good is all that data if you can't act on it? So not only do we give you valuable information about your business, but our system can also actually identify opportunities for growth and increased revenue and provide advice on how your business can be more profitable. First, here's a quick understanding of why the repeat customers are so valuable to your business versus one-time customers. So in this graphic, we see a job comes in for $200. However, since this is a first-time customer, you immediately lose money due to the cost of acquisition, which can easily be half or more of your total revenue. In this example, we'll just say $100 for cost of acquisition. Now, sometimes it can be hard to determine what your cost of acquisition is, but for some small business owners, especially those of you who are using HomeAdvisor or Angie's List, leads can be very expensive. Now, let's deduct another $50 for the sake of the example here for the cost of service to the business owner, which is unavoidable. So now we're left with $50 in profit. It's not much. It's not much. That's not a great way to start a relationship. But now bring the same customer back in through the door again for a similarly priced job, and you can immediately see the difference. The cost of acquisition is gone, and other than the service costs, you immediately pocket $150 this time around. You're making more money already. So just in 2 visits, you've already increased the transaction value for this customer by 4x. Now imagine getting this customer in through the door a third, fourth, fifth, sixth time around. You could easily increase that transaction value up to 10x. That's the power of repeat business, and that's what this is all about. So here's a simple overview of the process, a very high-level overview. It all starts with the transaction. You've serviced a new customer, and the goal is to immediately reach out to them after the sale. Now, whether that be a simple invoice or a thank you email, we want to immediately engage your customers, and our system does that. It's all automated. Shortly after, we want to approach your customers for reviews and referrals. That's really important. Customers that have been serviced recently are more likely to participate in providing a review or referring a friend or family member than those who have not been serviced recently. Next, we're going to gather all your customer and business insights from our platform after it's analyzed your data, and we're going to design text, email, and social media campaigns to be sent to your customers periodically. That's going to greatly increase your chances of repeat business, more reviews, and referrals. Now, finally, we're back to where we started with the brand new transaction for a repeat customer, and you're going to immediately be netting more profit and more revenue. That's the simplicity of the platform. That's the simplicity of what we do here at FreshLime. Now, here are the different ways that we engage your customers. We use only highly visible platforms with lots of traffic. First, we have email. 91% of people who have an email address check it at least once daily. Email is a great medium because it allows us to deliver a powerful multimedia message. Second, we've got text messaging. 98% of people who read a new text message within 2 minutes of receiving it. 98% of people read a new text messages within 2 minutes of receiving it. You don't get that kind of visibility with any other platform out there, and that's why text messaging is so effective and a really crucial part to our process. And then lastly, we've got social media. 71% of people who've got social media accounts check at least one of those accounts daily for new content. It's another great medium for high quality content. It allows us to use imagery, sometimes videos, and of course, all the text needed to deliver a really high quality message. And here are some examples of engagements that we send out. This email and text campaign was sent out in the beginning of December for a plumbing business. The campaign immediately generated about 11 jobs and about $800 in revenue initially. That's great. It's a great start to a campaign. No effort really on the business owner's behalf whatsoever. Later that same month, one job led to a second service for another $792. So in less than a month, we were able to recover nearly $1,600 in revenue that would have gone to a competitor. And then if you kind of just take a look at the screen, we really do our best also to ensure that we're matching the branding of your business, staying within the color theme, doing everything we can to promote your brand, your culture, basically, to make it recognizable to your customers. Now, to keep costs low, of course, we want to make sure that graphic design is limited. However, we always strive to deliver quality in everything that we do. Next, we've got another example here of cross-promotion. Here we have the Window Dude. He is a window cleaner out of California. We had a loyal customer base that used his window cleaning service regularly, but our platform was able to shed some light on the fact that although he offered gutter cleaning service, nearly 41% of his customers had never used it. They were only coming to him for windows. So we sent a small but targeted email campaign to these customers and received about 39 responses in 1 month, totaling about $2,000 in revenue. All we did was simply educate and cross-promote a service that wasn't performing well, resulting in revenue, again, that most likely would have gone to a competitor. Another kind of a very effective engagement that we use is a time for campaign. These work great for industries like HVAC, cleaning, plumbing, and any other industry where regular maintenance provides business owners multiple opportunities to visit a home year-round. Our platform will actually identify customer segments that have not had regular service in a specific amount of time, and then prompt us to send a time for message to get them back through the door. Really effective, keeps your business top of mind, allows you to make more touch points with your customers throughout the year, more revenue. Touching base. Sometimes there's no other reason to reach out other than to say hello and just keep your brand and business top of mind. All custom content is designed around your business and is delivered in between more strategic campaigns, as regular extra touch points. Basically, keep your business top of mind should a need arise. These can also be sent out during the holiday season or even during season changes. And then finally, we have social media. Social media is still a great way to reach out to and engage your customers. We have different types of campaigns that we can run on social media. Our mediums of choice are Google Plus and Facebook. However, if you have another platform that you're interested in having us take over and post on for, we'd be happy to do that. Now, we'll create custom posts to engage your customers, promote your brand and culture, and get your reviews, referrals, and repeat business. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Now, we mentioned this previously, but we didn't go too much into detail on this, but reputation management is crucial to your growth and generating more organic leads through word-of-mouth advertising. You know, when a customer sees your business online, it's most likely going to be alongside competitors, and the only thing that can set you apart are going to be your reviews at that point in time. Great reviews basically equal free leads. So FreshLime, we automate the process of asking for customer reviews, and we systematically filter out unfavorable reviews. You know, as you can see from the example on the screen here, the first engagement is typically an email with a simple yes or no answer. Those that reply in the affirmative are going to receive a follow-up email and or text that will have links to your Facebook page, Google+, Yelp, your platform of choice, basically. Those that say no will still receive some type of communication, and basically it'll be encouraging them to reach out to your business to try and remedy the situation and hopefully salvage that relationship. We don't want to leave those people just out in the dust. If you can, you know, recover a customer and have them and prevent them from going to a competitor, that's the best case scenario. But they won't have an opportunity to leave you a review, so you don't have to worry about that showing up on your pages. Now, another benefit of the service is our CRM. For those of you who don't currently use any software or are looking for a way to migrate from Excel or paper invoicing, we've got a solution for you too. Our app allows you to easily track customer contact information, log transactions, take payments, generate invoices, and even request reviews from the palm of your hand. We can set up multiple profiles for your business if you have multiple employees, so they can use the app on the go to get directions to the next job, take a payment, ask for a review on the spot, whatever it may be. But it's a great way to keep track of your transactions and fulfill your needs if you don't have a software solution in place, and again, want to migrate from whatever it is that you're doing right now. So, you know, finally, as a recap, FreshLime allows you to tap into your existing customer base to grow your business and increase your revenue. 4x to 10x returns are not just possible, they're typical. FreshLime will help you get reviews that you need to outshine your competition online. You know, customer reviews, again, are critical to getting low-cost, quality leads and growing your business through online word of mouth. FreshLime will also turn your customers into promoters and get you free marketing so you can make more from every transaction. That's going to be key. Again, the goal is to acquire customers for as little as possible and retain your customers and maximize the value of those transactions as you get them to come back through the door time and time again. Now, customer engagement is key. You know, we stand by our product and we don't hide behind any type of results not typical disclaimers. You can be our next success story. The proof is in the numbers, and you know, we'll prove it to you every month with our attribution report. For the first time, again, you'll be able to see the dollar for dollar return on your investment in real time and know exactly how your business is performing. You're going to be able to complete more jobs than you did last year. You're going to double your profits. You're going to spend less on customer acquisition. And really, at the end of the day, you know, with this presentation and all that in mind, it's a no-brainer. You know, the proof is in the pudding, as they say. You know, we've helped tens of thousands of customers just like you. So what are you waiting for? Come be our next success story.